Oh, what is up, everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the morning cap of PE News. We have a ton of great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So, Dragon Quest producer talks about the series' popularity in the West and hints at a Dragon Quest XI localization. So, in the latest issue of Edge magazine, there is an interview with Yu Miyake. He's the executive producer of the Dragon Quest series, and he touched upon the franchise's popularity in comparison to Final Fantasy in the West, and which is something that the publisher Square Enix has been thinking about a lot internally. So he also hints that Dragon Quest XI will be releasing in Western territories. Quotations: "The source of nostalgia is different between the franchises in Japan and in the West." Miyake said that Square Enix should have originally put in more effort into the localization of Dragon Quest, and that its cartoon-like aesthetic may not immediately appeal to Western gamers. "We're still trying," laughs. Miyake told Edge, "It's a topic that we have been thinking about a lot internally. The question of why Final Fantasy is so much more popular than Dragon Quest in the West. One conclusion that we've reached is that it's a question of a historical timing. When the Famicom came out, Dragon Quest was the key game everyone was playing. But when PlayStation came out, Final Fantasy VII was the game that everyone was playing. So the source of nostalgia is different for both groups. In Japan, it's Dragon Quest, while overseas it's Final Fantasy. The truth is that we put a lot of effort into localizing Dragon Quest at the time. We probably wouldn't have been facing these issues today. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we kind of messed up in that regard." I love his honesty there. He continued, "One thing that does stand out, in Japan, the target audience for Dragon Quest is vast. It ranges from primary school students to people in their 50s. Now, Akira Toriyama's art style is cartoonish. And in Japan, that doesn't alienate everyone. It's not seen as childish. But outside of Japan, I think there's often a stigma attached to that kind of aesthetic. Now, when an adult tries the game, they will have discovered that the subject matter is actually quite mature. Nevertheless, players are still left with a disconnect between how the game looks and how it plays. That's a tension that just doesn't exist in Japan. What we're seeing now is that the age of people who are playing is rising. Interest is also increasing. We're trying to put a lot of effort into promoting overseas the spin-off titles we've been working on, Dragon Quest Builders and Dragon Quest Heroes, in order to soften up the ground for Dragon Quest XI. So he also goes on to say a bunch of other things, but he does hint that this game is coming. And if they release Dragon Quest Builders and they released Dragon Quest Heroes, why wouldn't they release Dragon Quest XI, a game that's bigger and better than both of those games? So yeah, I definitely think Dragon Quest XI is coming. Remember, that is going to be a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 3DS, and also PS4 title. And there's also going to be different musical arrangements for each version. I'm pretty sure the PS4 and Nintendo Switch versions are going to be very similar, whereas the 3DS is going to get different stuff just because of the type of sound that it has, just the type of style that you're using with a portable compared to a home console, and the Switch is a little bit of both of them, so we'll see what they do there, but I'm guessing that it's going to be just the PS4 version. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, I think if they continue putting the effort that they need to put into making Dragon Quest big, I think they can get there, and I think this is the title to do so. I do remember the PS2 game doing okay in the West as well, as far as Dragon Quest VIII. I know that one did okay, so I do feel that there's some chances for this franchise to do better. And if you look at that one, the aesthetic was very similar to what they're doing at this point with this one, but this one's just in HD and just looks really good. So I do think that this game has a chance. Plus, if you look at the systems that they're releasing it on, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch, and PS4, you have pretty much the leader right then and there, the leader in the console industry, which is the PS4. Then you have Nintendo Switch, a very unique, innovative type of system that's very different and people are excited about, so that's also good. Then you have the 3DS, which is the leader in the handheld and the overall leader as far as total units sold worldwide. So you have a lot of appeal there. You have a lot of appeal, you have a lot of systems there that can really hit a lot of different target demographics. So I do think Dragon Quest XI is probably going to be the most successful one just because of how many systems it's releasing on and the hype that's kind of behind it, going from the MMO back to the original style in HD for really the first time. This is definitely something to be celebrated, and I think people are going to pick this one up across various systems from the 3DS to Nintendo Switch and the PS4. Alright, moving on, we got some really exciting news here. Snakebite has revealed upcoming accessories for the Nintendo Switch and the NES Classic Edition. So Snakebite Group, leading innovators of consumer electronics hardware, announced today a new range of products and accessories compatible with the forthcoming Nintendo Switch, home gaming system. In addition, the company also announced a new line of accessories compatible with the popular NES Classic Edition. Both ranges are expected to begin shipping spring 2017. Designed to enhance the portable nature of the Switch console, the Snakebite range has been produced with a strong emphasis on quality, catering to gamers of all ages, and robust enough to survive the most demanding of trips. Products in the range include Nintendo Switch foldable headset. Ideal for on-the-go gaming, the foldable headset features powerful 40mm drivers for crisp, clear gaming audio, neatly folds up when traveling, making it the perfect companion to your Switch tablet. Nintendo Switch Starter Kit. Featuring all the essential accessories a gamer could ask for, the starter kit features a carry bag, stereo earbuds, cleaning cloth, screen protector, control caps, and game cases to allow for an enhanced gaming experience and protection for the tablet screen and games. Additionally, after that, you have some NES Classic Edition as far as some accessories there, but I'm really excited about the Nintendo Switch stuff. We've got people gearing up for accessories already. We've got promotions going down. We've got potentially rumors that Switch pre-orders in North America will start on the 13th. GameStop one day after the event. A lot of hype going down. Man, we're about a week away from this, baby. I cannot wait till we finally get some official details. We're finally going to be able to see a ton of stuff, but it's not going to stop there. There's still going to be more news afterwards. There's still going to be more rumors afterwards. There's still going to be a ton of stuff to talk about. So it's really not going to stop even after the Nintendo Switch releases, but it's good to see the accessories are starting to gear up to for the Nintendo Switch. And lastly, I do want to talk about my channel as far as the content that you're seeing here and some concerns that people have brought up to me as far as rumors compared to news and compared to other things like that. So guys, let me just tell you something about my channel. I love to discuss Nintendo. I love to talk about video games. This channel has always been and always will be a complete discussion channel when it comes to rumors, when it comes to video game news, when it comes to all sorts of stuff. We're always going to cover it on this channel. There's been some criticism from some people out there, YouTubers, whatever the case is, complaining about the type of content, that we're doing here. But at the same time, some of these people don't even make content daily on their channel because really there's nothing to talk about when it comes to Nintendo. See, me, I don't want to be that type of channel. I want to be a channel to where every day you guys can come here and talk about the various content, whether it's rumors, news, and all of that. We can all come here and talk as gamers, whether it's PS4, Xbox One, other things that I've talked about on this channel as well, PS4 Pro, Scorpio, all that stuff's going to be on here. Heck, I've even done a review for a $150 Xbox One controller. So that's the type of stuff that you're going to get on this channel. Continuous content on a daily basis, and that's how I want to grow my channel. That's what I want to do on my channel, and I think that's why you guys keep on coming back and watching. So if you do get upset about the rumors and stuff like that, I'm truly sorry, but this is the same stuff that I was doing as a kid. All I'm doing now is just broadcasting it to the world. When I was a kid, I would read the magazines and look at all the rumors and go talk about it to my friends at school. I would talk to my brother for hours about rumors and about new games and about all sorts of stuff and things that we wanted to see in gaming. It's no different. It's no different than what I did before, than what I'm doing at this point. All I'm doing now is just putting it out on the internet. So this is something that I truly love to do and that I'm always going to do. I'm always going to be creating videos based on rumors and stuff that I want to talk about. I'm always going to be creating discussion videos. I'm always going to be doing all this because I feel it's fun and I think it's healthy for the industry to talk about gaming, to keep Nintendo in the spotlight. Without rumors and without all these things, nobody would ever even talk about Nintendo before this Nintendo Switch thing. And that's not the type of channel that I want to run. I want to have a channel where we can discuss anything and everything. We can talk about all this stuff that's going on. We can talk about these rumors from people who have gotten stuff right before in the past. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm trying to do with my channel. If you don't like it, I'm truly sorry about that. But I'm trying to create continuous content for you guys, so every day you can come back here and we can have discussions as gamers, the same type of discussions that I had with my brother and I had with my friends growing up. I want to have them with you guys, so hopefully you guys can understand and see what I'm trying to do with my channel. And the last note, I just do want to say there is another YouTuber by the name of Ghost Robo that I watch a lot, and I think his channel that he just created, which is called Switch Force. Remember, this is a guy, Ghost Robo. If you don't know who he is he has over, I think, 1.2 million or more subscribers. So obviously he's wealthy. He has a very successful channel that he's doing as far as gameplay, let's play videos and all that. He didn't have to make this Switch Force channel that he's made, but he made it because he feels it's fun to talk about those things, because on his other channel all he was doing just playing games, and that's what people were looking for. But he wanted to also get into the discussion and talk about it. And this is a guy who doesn't need to do this, but he wanted to do it because it's fun to talk about that. And he probably had a similar childhood such as mine as far as talking to his friends about all sorts of stuff. So as you can see, it's not only just me and other people that are doing it. You have people that are very successful and still started up another channel dedicated completely to the Nintendo Switch. I'm telling you, Nintendo loves this type of stuff because it keeps their name every single day out there, and it keeps more interest into the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion. So like I said, hopefully you guys can understand what I'm trying to accomplish with my channel here, and you guys enjoy the continuous content that I am bringing you guys pretty much every single day. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, shares, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace!